What is going on, lads? AP414 here, back again with another top 10 video for you guys on my channel, and that's because you guys smash the like button on the top 10 players, and today we're going to be bringing you the top 10 worst signings. And to start off, we are going to use the Barcelona right back, Douglas. This guy made like one appearance for Barcelona and was just a real waste of a signing, and considering we have our transfer ban now, we can't sign players obviously because of some shenanigans with Neymar, I don't know what, but of course that was a bit of a waste of a signing when we could have got someone a bit better, say someone like, I don't know, Danilo or someone like that, and Douglas was just a bit of a waste, never really did anything for Barcelona, and I think it was just a complete waste of money. In ninth place, we have Juan Cuadrado for Chelsea. That is two players from my favourite teams there, and Juan Cuadrado just never really became good at Chelsea. He came in for a few matches and was pretty quick, but for most of the time was just sitting on the bench, and whenever he did come on, just didn't really impress, and I think he just didn't have as much sort of potential, and he just didn't seem as determined as Willian did, and never really was able to break into the first team of Chelsea, which is a shame because I thought he'd be a really good signing. In 8th place, I'm actually glad to see this one, that is Andrés Schürrle. When this guy first went to Wolfsburg, for his first 3 matches, I think, he got like an inform on FIFA 15. He was playing absolutely sensationally, and now, oh my god, he's just absolutely gone down. It's just ridiculous. He used to be really good for Wolfsburg when he first joined, but now, he's just left it for Kevin De Bruyne. I think he's seen how good Kevin De Bruyne has been, and he sort of just slacked off a bit, and that has been a downfall to Andrés Schürrle's season. In 7th place, we have a Liverpool player, and that is going to be Dejan Lovren. When this guy signed for Liverpool after having a fantastic season with Southampton, I'm sure Liverpool fans thought big things of this guy, but he just never really impressed. He played quite a few games in centre-back, and he even put them out of the Europa League in a penalty shootout, which I think just summed up Liverpool's season. And the signings were pretty poor for Liverpool this season. That guy's an absolute pinnacle of showing that. Should Brendan Rodgers leave? Because that guy was a horrendous signing. In 6th place, we have Ciro Immobile. This guy just always, I don't know, when have you ever seen this guy score? Like, I was thinking of who to put in 6th place. Should Lovren go above him? But this guy for a striker for Borussia Dortmund, and in the league he plays in, it's very easy to break through those defences. And he's really poor. Him and Adrian Ramos I have to pick up as well. It's not just him. The Dortmund strikers have been very poor this year, relying on Marco Reus. Not good enough, and he's been absolutely dreadful. In 5th place, we have Juan Iturbe. Oh god, I don't know where to start with this guy. He looked like such an interesting prospect when he was at Porto. Went to Roma. People were thinking, oh, this is like one of those players like Dybala who eventually goes to a good club. And this guy's gone to a good club and it just hasn't worked out for him. I think he scored like 4 goals this season or something. And considering, again, Serie A is not a very challenging league with that sort of left backs, he should be doing better than that. And it's just disappointing. In 4th place, we have Manchester City player, and that's going to be Joaquim Mangala. When he signed from Porto for big money, really, Manchester City thought that they had got themselves a real deal here, and he made his debut against Chelsea, and don't get me wrong, was an absolute beast, and ever since then has just scored like 3 own goals or something, or maybe it's just 2, but just constantly makes mistakes, sloppy passes back to Joe Hart, whether it's just dreading on the ball in defence, poor passes out from defence, it's just mistake after mistake, and it's not good enough. In 3rd place, we have Radamel Falcao, and as a Chelsea fan, I don't really like to put this one in there, because of course he probably is going to come to Chelsea, but he's at Manchester United for the meantime, and oh my god, he was absolutely dreadful when he came from Monaco on loan to Manchester United. Just no, I don't know what to say about him. He just couldn't score. He got like 4 goals this season for Man U, and for Man U, like, you should be doing better than that. Like, Van Persie's got more than that, for goodness sake. In 2nd place, we have another Liverpool player, Mario Balotelli. I don't know where to start with this guy. I honestly don't. Oh my god, he's just had the worst season ever, and it's a real shame because I don't actually think it's his fault. No disrespect to Liverpool fans, but you did come respectably 5th position in a very tough league, which is the Premier League. But Mario Balotelli, I think the only reason he's been bad this season is because he went to a club like Liverpool. He really needs to go to a better club. I don't know, maybe stay in Italy or something like that, but it just needs to be better than Liverpool, I thought. Or maybe even just a top 4 Premier League team, or just the Bundesliga, maybe Bayern Munich, who knows, Real Madrid, that could have worked. In 1st place, we have Angel Di Maria. Oh my gosh, he had to go in 1st place, just above Mario Balotelli, I think. This guy has just been absolutely appalling for Manchester United. With how good of a season he had last season, I think that is why he has to go first. because of course how good he was for Manchester United, and he's been such a disappointment, and it's a shame because he was a fantastic player and I enjoyed to watch this guy, and he still does do pretty well for Argentina, but I don't know what it is, he just can't sort of deal with the climax in the Premier League, and it's just been disappointing. Maybe he'll go elsewhere in the future, but for now it's the end of Di Maria and he has to go first place. But if you guys did enjoy that video, make sure to smash the like button for the top 10 best signings. We're going to lift up the spirit a bit, hopefully, in the next top 10 video, and I'll see you then.